One airline is tossing out a so-called junk fee when it comes to family seating. Those hidden costs are something that President Biden made clear that he wants to outlaw during his State of the Union address. United Airlines, announced that it will roll out a new seating policy, making it easier for adults to book seats next to children if they're traveling with kids under 12. They won't have any additional fees either, regardless of the kind of ticket that's purchased. Joining us now is Summer Hull. She is the editorial director of the travel website The Points Guy. Summer, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. This is something that I, as a parent, love. There's always a problem when you're trying to figure out if you're going to be able to sit next to each other. Do you have to go talk to the gate agent and beg? Do you have to pay after you beg? This is going to clarify that, it sounds like.
Exactly. And like you, I'm a parent. I travel with two kids a lot, and we've done all of the scenarios you just described. And I do think that this is a really, really great move, really smart of United, too, on the timing. And hopefully it will make the travel experience less stressful for parents, for those who may have been asked to switch at the last minute with parents, and it will make them not feel like they're having to pay that extra $10, $20, $30, $50 for seat assignments in advance because they know United's going to take care of them.
Yeah, it's not just your kids, whether or not they sit next to you. Certainly older kids might be able to sit on their own, probably not. But it's like whether or not I'm sitting next to my wife who is handling our 18-month-old. That's a big question out there. But I understand that the Department of Transportation already had a policy something like this, that kids were supposed to be put next to accompanying adults. So is this something that United is actually doing here, or is this just falling in line with a policy that was already there?
A little bit of both. So this whole thing dates back actually to 2016 when there was a law enacted that the airlines needed to be doing this, but the Department of Transportation never put any teeth or rules or regulations behind what that would look like in terms of enforcement. So really not much happened from 2016 until last summer, when we saw the Department of Transportation send a notice to the airlines that they really need to get serious about doing this. And United, on the heels of the State of the Union, is just playing a little bit of offense, coming out ahead of any official sort of teeth to that regulation and beating its competitors to the punch and saying that they're going to be doing this.
Yeah, it's good marketing. Now, real quick, 30 seconds, other airline fees that the federal government might be targeting.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that the government right now is going after all sorts of junk fees. So, I think what it's going to do is potentially protect consumers from things getting worse. Hotel resort fees and the way that they're disclosed or not disclosed, I think, are also going to be in the crosshairs coming up.
Summer Hall and I using air quotes for air travel. Thank you very much for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.